Picture this. Someone just made a great salary, and instead of feeling proud, they feel panicked. Not because it's bad news, because it's not enough yet. They're the type who can't hear, "How are you?" without mentally translating it into, "How's your income?" They track numbers like other people track calories. They scroll business clips like bedtime stories. They talk about freedom, but live like they're being chased. From the outside, it looks like ambition, but underneath it, something else is usually running the show. Wanting money is normal. Money pays rent, buys options, reduces stress, creates breathing room. In healthy amounts, chasing more can be responsible, even wise, especially if someone is building stability for themselves or their family. But being obsessed with making money is different. It's when money stops being a tool and becomes a verdict, a scorecard that decides whether they're safe, respected, or enough. And once a brain turns money into proof, it doesn't matter how much they have. It matters how much they still don't. So, why does this happen? For some people, it starts with fear. They grew up watching money disappear. Bills were tense, parents were stressed, comfort felt temporary. Their nervous system learned early that security can vanish overnight. So later, their mind makes a promise. If I stack enough money, I'll never feel that helpless again. But here's the twist. There's no finish line. Because the obsession usually isn't about money, it's about control. Money is one of the few things they can measure in a world that isn't measurable. They can't control whether people leave. They can't control bad luck. They can't control the future, but they can control output. They can control hustle. They can control the number that goes up. And when someone has felt powerless before, control feels like oxygen. For others, it's about worth, not comfort, worth. They don't just want success. They want to be undeniable. They want to never be underestimated again. Never be the one who needs help. Never be the one people look down on. So they chase money like it's redemption. And it works for a moment. A new client, a bigger month, a number crossed, a goal hit. It gives a rush, not just excitement, but relief. Like, okay, I'm safe for now. But relief fades fast, so the target moves, the standards rise, the grind becomes permanent. That's how a healthy goal turns into a loop. They can usually be spotted by the way they experience downtime. Rest feels suspicious. Peace feels like laziness. A free day feels like falling behind. Even when they're winning, they can't enjoy it because the moment they stop, the anxiety shows up. And that anxiety reveals the truth. This was never just about wealth. Some people also attach money to identity. They don't know who they are without striving. If they slow down, they feel empty. Progress becomes their personality. Hustle becomes their self-esteem. Without a climb, they don't feel real. And then relationships get complicated. When someone is obsessed with making money, love can start to feel like a distraction. People become interruptions. Conversations become transactions. Not because they're cold, but because they trained themselves to see life through one harsh filter. Here's the part nobody likes to admit. Sometimes money obsession is an emotional avoidance strategy. It keeps them too busy to feel lonely, too focused to grieve, too scheduled to confront the quiet questions like, am I actually happy? Or, do people love me? Or do they love what I provide? So they keep moving. The tragedy is money can absolutely improve a life, but it can't cure the hunger underneath obsession. It can buy comfort but not safety in the body. It can buy attention but not connection. It can buy options but not peace. And eventually, the obsession starts costing what it was meant to protect: health, sleep, presence, joy, relationships. But here's the hopeful part. If someone recognizes themselves in this, it doesn't mean they're shallow. It means their mind found a strategy that worked: control, proof, protection, a way to build safety out of something measurable. The goal isn't to stop wanting money. The goal is to stop needing it to feel okay. Because when money becomes a tool again instead of a verdict, they can still build wealth without losing themselves in the process.